Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my little journal series here. I just wanted to give like a little disclaimer that I took this video out on the road. So I was walking and it was raining. And when I watched the video back, I was like, this is hella just bumpy and all over the place. But I really wanted to make it in real time while I was doing it, and so that's just what it is. So maybe if you get motion sickness like I do, just avert your eyes and listen to it. I guess that's my best advice. Um, so all right, that's all I've got. If you're keen to these videos, want to see more, give me a like, subscribe, send me a comment, let me know what's up, and let's get into it. Hey, thought I would take this out in real time and to do one of my favorite exercises. And I didn't interpret the weather situation very well. So it's 93% humidity right now, which is thick. And so it's very hot, and I'm wearing pants and I brought a sweatshirt. I just very much didn't do a good job with that. And it's raining. So but here we are. So one of my favorite things to do during the day is to take a little walk, and it's also one of my favorite ways to do inner child work. And so this is just like a little thing that I do to help tune in to my inner child. So I've done a lot of inner child work, mostly like journaling and meditating, visualization, stuff like that. But I like this because it brings in the physical activity, physical movement with it. And I find that that can be really helpful with moving things out of the body, like emotions and feelings and anything that might just kind of be lingering in the body. And so what I like to do is pretend that I am going on a walk with my inner child. And my inner child work practice has been influenced by a bunch of different sources, but kind of what has really informed this practice has been Nicole Sachs, who has a podcast called The Cure for Chronic Pain. And she does a practice called Journal Speak, which I've kind of adopted my own version of it, and I call it emotional journaling. And part of her practice is tuning into your inner child and just letting them speak. So you are giving your inner child the floor to be seen, to be heard, and not offering any kind of solutions or anything like that. Just really listening to them so that they know that they're important and that it's okay to be seen and heard, because a lot of this stuff comes from times when we didn't feel safe for those things. And so I really started leaning into that, and I've gotten a lot out of that practice. And so bringing it with me on a walk has been really cool. So I will just go for a walk, and I imagine that my inner child is with me. And I just allow whatever version of my inner child that wants to come up, that needs to say something to me in that time, to come forward. And I think a lot of the times I'm walking with like a young school age version of myself, maybe like 6 to 8. And sometimes I imagine, like, I ask her if she wants to hold my hand, and then I just listen to her talk. And sometimes she doesn't even have anything to say. She just wants to walk with me. And it like can be so just soothing, I think, like soothing to my nervous system to know that like I've got my own back, like I'm okay here and now, and I can give all of that to my younger self who didn't necessarily feel that way because of childhood trauma into adulthood trauma, just all of these versions of myself who didn't feel cared for. I can provide that to her now, which is really fucking cool. So, and it's just really interesting, the things that will come up, and it'll just, sometimes it inspires me like creatively to write about things or to talk with people about things, or if I feel maybe upset about something, I'll just go for a walk and see what comes up, and I can kind of like let those emotions and everything move through my body in that way. And I think that is really cool. It's been a really fun exercise for me. And I don't know, like sometimes you don't want to sit down and journal or dive into a meditation. It's nice to just get outside and get moving and play with your imagination and tune into yourself and find out what you really need in that moment. And it's cool to be able to give that to yourself. So I just wanted to share that practice. If you wanted to give it a go, and I'd love to hear how it goes for you. And I am going to spend the rest of my walk on my way home doing just that, tuning into my inner child, seeing what she has to say today. So I hope that you have a beautiful day, and even if it's challenging, even if things come up that are really tough, just remember it's all part of the human experience. It's all part of what we're going through, and it's all okay. And hopefully you have some tools to help get you through whatever moment you're going through. And if not, maybe this can be a tool that you pick up and give it a shot and see how it goes. So I will see you in the next one. And remember to like and subscribe so you get notified for the next video when it comes out, and I'll talk to you then.